Hello and welcome! Every October I find myself getting the insatiable urge to go and play some Ghostbusters. And today's pleasure is, of course, Ghostbusters for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now, Ghostbusters for the NES is a cruel game. It is easy up to a point and then it hits you as hard as possible. And in my view, if a game cheats, make sure you get yourself a genie and some wishes. And that's exactly what I am going to do. So, all I need is the immune to Ghost on the Zool's trademark stairway, which is It's B? Oh, no, my controller's backwards. Ugh. O, X, O, X, K, where's K? E, V, and then K. So, that's the only real cheat I need my hands on. So now it's time to actually go into Ghostbusters. Ah, yes. God help us. Now, I do have to say, I actually got out of my way to find this game. It's surprisingly, when I was buying these games back in the early 2010s, or late 2000s, NES games were very common, but one of the games I couldn't find was this one. It wasn't until we bought a lot of games from... it was this one guy who owned a vintage game store in the next city over. And it was out of business for years, and he just had all these games lying around. That's where I got this version of Ghostbusters from. And I think I'm right in saying that it was the only copy that I actually got my hands on. I was so excited when I got it because I saw the Angry Video Game Nerd video of it, and I was all impressed about it. For some reason, I don't know why. It seemed perplexing that a game was this bad. I think I even got the emulator version of Ghostbusters. I played it. It wasn't a bad game because I think the misconception with this game is that it's it's supposed to be based off the movies. And there are many elements that the NES version threw in which alluded to the fact that this was supposed to be based from the movie, but the original game for the Commodore 64, Atari 8-bit machines, and all those, what they failed to get, at least, was that it wasn't actually supposed to be Ghostbusters, the movie, the game. It was supposed to be Ghostbusters, the intellectual property, the game. They actually got the game finished, I think, Activision got the license for the game before the movie was even done. The game itself was actually not a port, but a conversion of another licensed title. Not license, another title, which was for the, I think, C64 or something like that. Which eventually led to, well, this game. I need $2,000. So the idea behind this game was that it's supposed to be based on a franchise. You were the Ghostbusters franchise in another location, so you actually start your own business. This is just expanding on that you're catching ghosts in cities and all that. A really ingenious way to actually have a licensed game without having anything really involved with the license or the actual characters from the movie, which, I mean, it works really well. I think the problem came in when they made this version on the NES, because this was in, I believe the copyright date on the title was 88. So this is well after the first movie was done. Am I out of gas? Yeah, I'm out of gas. So they try to make it more like the original. So you don't get that you are opening a franchise thing that you saw in the Commodore 64 title, but the premise is still the same. Catch ghosts, make money, and stop the State Puft Marshmallow Man and Zool and all of that. You know, I was right next to a freaking gas station, anyways. But I mean, the game itself does make sense, especially if you go from the fact that I am a franchise owner. This isn't New York. This is someplace not in New York. Let's say Canada. This is Canada. This is Canada City, Canada. That's all the game cares about. When they did the porting, though, they gave it to a Japanese company to do it. Which is why during the end of the games and whenever you read text, it's poorly translated. It was an outsourcing job. Whoops. Now there should be ghost bait, ghost alarm, sound generator. I gets rid of the ghost for a bit. Ghost food? I don't think Stay Puft exists in the same sense. I don't have the ghost alarm though. Yes, that's what the ghost alarm did. But I mean, but the base game itself, I find, is still good fun with Ghostbusters. You're just driving around busting ghosts, and then that's it. The graphics, I admit, are a lot worse than the Atari 2600 version. I can't believe that's a thing I can say with confidence. The Atari 2600 looks better than the NES. Now, if you compare the two side by side, you can easily see it. And there's all the ghosts in one line. Like, once you get, playing this game, it's very, very easy to actually make money. Which is why things are expensive. Oh my, so many ghosts. Oh, get back here. Go. Yes. Haha. I think the biggest problem with this game was it was made too late in the NES's lifespan. Like, this was made in an age where games like Mega Man, games like Mario something or another. Editor, give me a Mario game from the late 80s. It's probably actually Mario 3. But it was made in that time where you can actually pick up an NES game, plug it into the system, and actually figure out what the heck you need to do. This game, I don't feel respected that. And you still needed the manual. Oh, you bastard. Oh, am I getting on the stick? I just realized I could hit B. I think that flashed just as I went in. Yep. I want to buy the ghost vacuum. Keep seeing these ghosts and I can make easy money off of them. Vacuum. Vacuum. Let's go. Come on. There we go. The tedium begins. You're sitting, doing the same thing over and over and over again. Just waiting until the ghost gets on your stupid... You're not coming down. I'm taking my hander and running. You know, why do I get a penalty for losing a ghost? Like, in the Atari game, there was a penalty. If if you couldn't catch the ghost in your attempt, it would slime you, and then the ghost would fly away. Oh wait, I forgot to catch. I got a ghost vacuum and didn't use it. Come on, come on. Get on the stick. Get on the stick. Things that you shouldn't hear while playing a game. Get on the stick. Enter Zool building. Why I can enter, don't know. In the original games, you max out the score timer. There's a timer. You max it out and then you can go in. This game, I don't know what causes it. And now we get to the bit where the game just goes bad. I am amazing with words right now. Yeah, stop. Can I go door? Nope. Ugh. No, this is by far the worst part of the entire game. And you know what? I'm not playing it. This is an NES advantage. You press the button here, turn the turbo up to max, and you're fine. Actually, wait a minute. Holy crap, how quick is this game? Because I've only outran the song once. I didn't see Stay Puff. Wow, this is seriously a worse port than the Atari game. I mean, I just played the Atari game ages ago. I'll have a link up so you can see it. And that was actually great fun. It's like this game, except better. Although I think the Atari port and all that was done by the same company, or at least roughly by the same company. This isn't like the this isn't this game. This game was, as I said, this game was done by a third party, so oh my. Yeah. I legitimately haven't played this game in a legitimately long amount of time. It has been a while since I've actually played this game in its entirety. Wow. I forgot. I have forgotten how bad this is. Like, I always thought it was like okay, but Jesus. Also, 23 floors. Okay, this is... Oh my god, that hurts. And I have to play that all over again. Okay, that makes sense why it's short, because if you lose, that's it. So 23 floors. I think that's what Peter said.
22. Is this it?
I'm really in debates. Do I want to continue playing this? Because honestly, what I want to do... Can I? It's select... Can I pause it? There we go. Select the pause. Not a good design choice. Because honestly, what this game is making me feel... It makes me feel a need to play the Atari 2600 game, the Commodore 64 game, the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 PC game. It just makes me crave to play those games, not the NES game. Because I remembered the NES game being at least semi-decent. Or at least at the bare minimum, fun. But this isn't fun. Catching ghosts and all that, that's fun. The catching bit, they perfected that. But that was kind of the challenge in the Commodore and the Atari versions. That was the challenge. And the combination, the best of both worlds is the PlayStation 3, is the video game. Ghostbusters, the video game. That was the combination of both of those. Wow, this has been a very fun eye-opener for me. I actually came in with this video, I was thinking I was going to beat the game and I was surprised, but I just want to get my Atari 7800, plug in Ghostbusters, and bust some actual ghosts in a game that's actually fun. This game isn't fun. I had a love for it, but I think I was in love with the bits which were good from the original game. And the bits where you're driving around the city, catching ghosts, running your own business, that was fun. But the instant you hit those stairs, the game just turns into garbage. Utter garbage. I get why the stairs are horrible, because much like the actual movie, they were lugging the things up the stairs, but making me do it, you need a turbo button. You need it. If you don't have a turbo button, you might as well just throw the game to the side. Select the pause. What a mess. What an utter mess. And I actually defended this game for a while because, truth be told, it's not that bad. Driving sections, perfect. Catching ghost sections, perfect. I wish there was a bit of scale in it, but fine. But they would have just left that there and just made it like the Atari 2600 game. I think it would have just been the better title. I could have taken the downgraded graphics as well, as long as I could just make out what the heck was happening. But this? Wow. Wow, I'm going to just call it there. I don't want to play this anymore. I just want to go back. Go back to play the older games, or to play the PS3 title. And on that disappointment, it's time for me to end. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and take care.